I believe that many of us, including myself, has been fundamentally wrong about goals for a long time. And if you are not hitting your goals, then in this video I will explain to you a way that you can actually start in 2025 and all the way in the future hitting your goals. I have some actionable tips on how you can do and how you can look at goals in the future. And this is helping me a lot, and this might help you too. See, one thing I think that is completely wrong about goals is that many are not writing goals down, they are actually writing their dreams down. And dreams are not something that you can control. Let's talk about YouTube, for example. Growing here on YouTube, that's something that we all want to do, right? And one thing that we tend to do, and one thing that I did in the past, is that my goal was to hit 1,000 subscribers. At least that was my first goal. I believe that this is a wrong way of looking at goals, and we should change this mindset going forward in the future, because a goal should be something that you can control. You are not in control of when you hit 1,000 subscribers. It's up to both the algorithm and the audience watching. They need to subscribe to your channel in order to get you anywhere. It's completely out of your hands. And I think that setting goals that's out of your hands and being like milestones like the 1,000 subscribers will maybe incentivize you to jump some hoops. Instead, what you should be doing is maybe set some goals of actions to get there. You know that in order to get 1,000 subscribers, you need to upload a bunch of videos. And if you want to upload a bunch of videos, then maybe you should put that in as your goals. This year I have a goal of uploading 100 videos to this channel here, the journal channel that you are watching. I also have goals of uploading other videos to other channels, and I know that I can do this because before, I think my first year on the gaming channel, I uploaded more than 300 videos, and that is including uploading videos to another channel also. So I know it can be done. But what I'm doing is I am writing down these goals for each quarter of the year. Q1 is from January 1st and to March of 31st. And then from 1st of April and until summer. And then we have Q3 and Q4. Each of these quarters, I'm sectioning it up of how many I want to upload. Here in Q1, I think I can upload the part that I need, mostly because I started this channel in February 1st, so I can't really hit my mark. I am a bit ahead of schedule here because I am uploading videos, and I'm putting in my document, I'm putting a line in every time I'm uploading it, and I'm scheduling in the future. At this point, when I'm recording this video, I have only published 3 videos so far, but I think there's 7 or 8 scheduled on the channel. And that's something that I really like, being ahead of time, because that always keeps me in the creative flow that I really want to, I can create on my own schedule. And I can do, sometimes I do 2 in one day, and sometimes I do none in 1 week, because you not want to do the action when it gets to you. But I think going back to setting goals, there is some tips that you need to follow in order to hit your goals this year. So the first thing is, and that's the thing that I think is most important, write down your goals and do not do it on your computer. Get a piece of paper or a book or a notebook or somewhere you can store this. Write down your goals. Ideally, I have a book where I write my goals down, but I also have one piece of paper for my yearly goals, and that is hanging on my walls so that I can always see it. And then go away from putting on your dreams and things that you cannot control as your goal. Instead, put in actions that you can control as your goal. Let's make 2025 our year. Let's put down and write down goals that we can achieve, actions that we want to do. I also think that it's healthy to have goals besides YouTube. Maybe you want a goal that you should do walk 30 times this quarter. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but if you don't walk every day, then maybe walk one every third day could be a good place to start. Because walking every third day at least will get us up and going, and that's something that's achievable. And a tip here is to make these actions, like to separate them. If a quarter is too much for you, then separate it into months. I did that last year. I made a calendar for January, February, March, April, and so on. And I put down for each month, how much did I want to achieve this month? Not how far did I want to go or what was my dream to reach this month. Because I, as we just talked about before, I'm in no control of how many subscribers I get. But I can put in if I want to make 10 videos every month. For some that's a lot, for some that's not a lot. But I can also put in if I want to make four or 3 videos. I think today, write down your actionable goals, not your dreams for what you want to get to this year. Write down the actions you need to get there. And make sure to break down each of these actions as far as you can do. Maybe instead of putting down you want to upload 10 videos in a month, then maybe you should say, write 10 scripts, and then you can wick that off. I don't know what is English word. Tick that off, and then you can see record 10 videos, and you can tick that off, and then you can say make 10 thumbnails and make 10 titles and make these things. So you have each actionable tips, because that makes it so much easier for you to take it step by step, like a to-do list. And by using this method, there's just a higher likelihood that you'll make it this year. And then one extra thing that's super important about hitting your goals. Don't tell anyone, not a single soul, about your goals. The goals are for you. It's not something you're doing for someone else. Do it for yourself. Because talking about your goals makes your brain believe that you're actually working on your goals and taking actionable progress against hitting your goals. And you don't want to trick your brain into thinking that you're actually doing something that you're not. Because you're not going anywhere and you're not moving the needle by talking about how far you want to go in life. So quit talking about your goals, keep it for yourself. I know that I told you to write it down and hang it on your wall. But if you live with someone, then maybe, as I am doing, write it in a book, keep it as a secret, and do it for yourself. This is how you really get motivated, or at least that's how I get motivated. I'm not doing this for anyone. I'm not doing it for you. I'm not doing it for my best friend or my wife. I'm doing it for myself. I'm doing this because this is how I win this year.